What's up, fight fans? In today's video, Islam Makhachev just called out Ilia Topuria in the most literal sense of the word with a fiery social media post, featuring photos of fire extinguishers. The rivalry between Makhachev and Topuria is heating up fast, and those extinguishers may soon come in handy. Many believe that Ilia Topuria's move to lightweight could mark the end of his career.
He's a midget, lad. He's not a lightweight.
The UFC featherweight division is in turmoil after the title was vacated, sparking chaos among contenders. Meanwhile, Aljamain Sterling and Diego Lopez are engaged in a heated social media exchange.
I'm thinking about Aljamain Sterling versus Diego Lopez.
Adding to the shakeup, Dan Hooker has pulled out of UFC 313, but Renato Moicano has already expressed interest in stepping in as a replacement. But what if Topuria stepped up on short notice to face the highlight? So, without further ado, let's get started.
A fat ass boy. You got a big old fat ass. People love that birthday cake. Know that you got at least one great quality, because people love ass.
According to an update posted on X by user Spinnin' Back Fist, Dan Hooker is out of UFC 313.
We did have a little break. We have been busy. Dad had a fight. Or we're supposed to have a fight, but I've busted me paw.
It remains unclear whether Justin Gaethje will receive a new opponent or if the fight will be postponed. However, according to another update posted on X by user Home of Fight, Renato Moicano has expressed interest in fighting Justin Gaethje on just 2 weeks' notice. Moicano stated, "2 weeks is good. I have enough time for 2 or 3 sparring sessions. I will be ready if they call." Moicano's clearly itching to fight. He wants to shake off that loss to Islam Makhachev fast. And Justin? He's coming back after getting flatlined by Max Holloway. That's what makes this matchup fire. It's got all the ingredients for an absolute banger. Meanwhile, Rafael Fiziev has also thrown his name into the mix. The 31-year-old has unfinished business with Justin, stemming from their all-out war at UFC 286, where the highlight edged out a razor-close decision win. Now, Fiziev is hungry for a rematch, even if Ilia Topuria stepped up on short notice to fight Justin instead. However, Topuria, who recently vacated the UFC featherweight title, has reportedly declined an offer to face Arman Tsarukyan in the lightweight division. According to a source close to the Georgian fighter's team, Topuria is focused on securing a title fight and has no interest in facing Tsarukyan or any other opponent unless a championship is on the line. As Topuria has often stated, he is willing to wait patiently. His ultimate goal is a dream fight against Islam Makhachev. To be more accurate, Topuria's goal is not specifically to fight Makhachev, but to win a second UFC belt. Still, many believe that Ilia Topuria's move to lightweight could mark the end of his career.
I can't see him getting a title shot straight away. I think he's going to have to fight like a Poirier, Arman, a Charles, if he wants to get a title shot.
I was going to mention Ilia Topuria, who moved up to the weight. Is that a fight that you would love to have?
That's a fight I want. I want that fight. That's another one just to prove everyone wrong. You know what I mean? He's a midget, lad. He's not a lightweight. He shouldn't be fighting at lightweight. He should have stuck at featherweight. And it's gonna be the downfall of his career. No, I'd just fight him anyway. I don't care. It doesn't have to be a title fight. I just want to fight him. I want to prove a lot of people wrong by must, you know. I think he thinks he's better than he is. It's just trying to be a carbon copy of McGregor. He's got as much fucking charisma as a tackle. It's mad, lad. Like, he's got the same tattoo as McGregor on his chest, same one on his back. Stop trying to be Conor, lad. No one's Conor. Just be yourself, you little shit.
And you think it's a big mistake in moving up?
Yeah, big mistake. But I think he knew that in a rematch with Volk, fighting Volk when he hadn't been knocked out 12 weeks earlier with a naughty head kick, I think he knew Volk would give him a very tough test. Saying he cemented his legacy at the weight, like, it's a load of bullshit. Beat Volk again, beat Lopez, beat Evloev, then you cleared the division out, yeah, then move up. Champions are too quick to want to move up now and not defend the belt and go up to the weight above. You should have to defend your belt at least 3 times if you want to move up.
Unlike Pimblet, Dustin Poirier sees Topuria's move as a respectable decision. The Diamond praised Topuria for vacating the belt and not holding up the division, allowing other fighters who are working hard to earn a title shot.
Ilia Topuria is vacating the featherweight title to move up to lightweight. A lot of people seem to want to see that fight. What do you make of Ilia just vacating the belt and now moving to your division?
It's honorable to vacate the belt, to not hold up division where guys have been working so hard to get their shot at the title. He's doing it the right way, you know. If he can make 145, I don't know how big he is, because some of these lightweights are huge.
He wants to fight Islam. Do you think Ilia deserves the first shot at the title, or should he have to go through someone like an Arman or a Charles?
That's tough to say, especially like with all the contenders, how the lightweight division's been over the years. But with a guy like him, vacating the belt and moving up, finishing Max Holloway the way he did, like, I would give him a crack at the lightweight title right off the bat.
Islam Makhachev just dropped a fiery post on social media. Literally. He shared a photo of himself standing next to fire extinguishers with the caption, "Someone needs to be put out." No prizes for guessing who he's talking about. Topuria has been laser focused on calling out Makhachev, doing everything he can to get under the Dagestani's skin. But Makhachev isn't just sitting back, he's playing the game too. While he hasn't directly responded to Topuria's trash talk, this latest post proves he's not ignoring it. This back and forth is heating up fast, and it's only a matter of time before things explode. When they do, those fire extinguishers might just come in handy.
How do you beat Islam?
You can't like analyze the wrestling that way, because you never know. You see a Russian guy wrestling with an American guy, it can go either way, you know what I mean? But I have so many things against Islam that he's gonna have some hard time with me, and something he knows and we all know is that the only thing I need, it's one punch, and you know for sure that I'm gonna connect that one punch, because I don't throw my punches like a crazy, you know?
I trained with him like numerous times. You know, when you go with somebody that's just like dense, it's not even that they're throwing hard, you're just working out, but you can feel like this dude, like his bones weigh extra 50 pounds than everybody else, you know? Like, he's just a dense fucker. So since I was like training with him, wrestling with him, I'm like, man, this guy hits like 170 pounds and he's 145. I was telling people that back then. So it's just, you know, obviously in the fight, you don't know if he's gonna get to connect, but I always in the back of my mind, like, if this guy connects on these 45 pounders, bro, he's gonna change him up. Because I remember feeling his power when I'm at 170, 3-4 weeks away from fighting. I'm like, this guy could crack, like, for real, he could fucking crack, you know?
I believe that the UFC would prefer to live in a world where Belal Muhammad isn't their welterweight champion. Why do I believe this? Because they tried to do everything in their power not to give him a title fight, right? And ultimately, it's a title fight in Manchester in the middle of the night, and he wins in fair play. I believe they would prefer if either Jack Della wins or if Islam goes up to fight Belal at 170. And then everyone's happy. Islam gets his second title fight, which he's been asking for. But remember, Islam won't fight Belal, Belal won't fight Islam. That's why I say the JDM fight. You're able to satisfy that need. He's been asking for this. And then you could do Charles versus Ilia. And now everyone wins. You don't break a promise to Charles. Ilia gets his title fight upon leaving the 145-pound division. Islam gets his 170-pound title fight. He gets to be a two-weight world champion, and everyone wins. The problem here is Islam says he won't fight Belal. Belal says he won't fight Islam. And so what's the solution to that? JDM wins the belt, and then you could do Islam versus JDM, and then you could do Charles versus Ilia. If that doesn't transpire, I am very curious to see how they navigate this one, and I do believe that is what Dana was referring to there. I really do believe that, because otherwise it's pretty clean.
The UFC bantamweight division has been thrown into chaos after the title became vacant, igniting a fierce battle not just for the belt, but for supremacy among the top contenders. The feud kicked off when Sterling criticized the UFC's handling of the division, stating that Movsar Evloev should be next in line for a title shot. Sterling argued that letting Evloev sit idle was clogging up the damn division and killing contenders, a sentiment that didn't sit well with Diego Lopez. Brazilian took to social media to call out Sterling, writing, "I'm going to fight for the title because I'm the most active guy in the division. Because I accept fights, not refuse them, like you and your friend Movsar." Diego Lopez accusing Sterling of losing his respect and calling him ignorant and annoying. Sterling, never one to back down, responded with a challenge. "Talk to me in person. I live in Vegas. It's that simple. We handle it how you decide too." Sterling, a former champion, knows how to create buzz and build a narrative. And this feud is a masterclass in generating interest. Fans love a good storyline, and the personal beef between Sterling and Diego adds an extra layer of intrigue to a potential matchup.
It's good. Yeah. Translate, no? It's good.
Yes, it was good.
After the UFC boss, Dana White confirmed that Merab Dvalishvili's next opponent will be Sean O'Malley. The man wasted no time. He's already rolling the cameras for his joke clips. The guy's a legend when it comes to these skits, and honestly, he nails it every time. So buckle up, because the Merab content train is about to roll out some insane videos. Bryce Mitchell is stepping back from his grappling match to lock in on an upcoming fight.
I want to let y'all know I'm pulling out of my grappling match on Friday. This is my first time announcing it. Karate Combat don't even know yet. So I'm literally announcing it myself before I tell anybody. I don't want my words to get twisted, and I don't quite trust them with my words. So, yeah, I'm pulling out of the match. And reason being is the great news is I've got a big matchup coming up, big fight coming up. I don't know the exact details on the fight, but I'm just telling y'all something's coming up, and please be patient with me, okay? I'm being patient too. I want to fight too, and I can't wait for this next fight, and I'm prioritizing the fight over a grappling match. It's not worth it for me knowing I got a fight coming up now to do a grappling match on Friday.
That's all for today. If you enjoyed the video, please like it and subscribe to our channel. We'd be very grateful.